what are some of the big trends you're seeing at the moment as far as business travel is concerned?
Well, I think we're seeing a variety of things, but if I were to sort of frame it generally, we've seen over the last couple of years a significant evolution in the behavior of what we call the next generation business traveler, and we've seen the need of companies to evolve themselves and react to those changes. If you think about sort of the demographics of the average business traveler these days, they're a bit younger than they've been traditionally, they're a bit more tech savvy, they rely on mobile devices. So in light of those dynamics, we're seeing a convergence to a large extent of what travelers experience and expect from their personal lives into what they want from a business perspective. They want that same utility, that same ability to be efficient and effective on the road. They want access to tools and platforms that make life easier. So as a general trend in reaction to that, it's imperative that travel management companies like American Express can provide products and services that meet the needs of that evolving business traveler, but at the same time still ensure the things that companies have always had a desire to achieve from a business travel perspective, like duty of care and compliance and control and partnering with preferred suppliers. So we've made a series of announcements at the conference here this year around innovation specifically that help sort of bridge, if you would, that divide between that expectation and the need of the company to a large extent.
And so how fast have you had to innovate then just to keep up with the, like you said, with the new trends in the industry?
Well, I think we're constantly innovating in American Express Business Travel, and we're constantly evolving. So from our perspective, innovation is an iterative process that is always emerging and evolving within our organization. So many of the innovations that we've announced this week, in fact, are second generation innovations around technologies that we've built in the past, and we've evolved them as the environment continues to evolve. In other instances, we've seen emerging trends. For an example, we made an announcement about a modern traveler engagement and loyalty platform, a gamification platform to a large extent this week, which is a brand new innovation from our perspective that we believe will help solve an age-old problem in the travel industry around control and compliance.
And one of the innovations you announced this week was a new tool, I guess, for business travelers. And tell us a bit about that and how that's going to work with smartphones and whatnot.
Well, we announced a couple of things. So first, I talked about loyalty and engagement, and we announced a pilot around a gamification platform to help drive utilization and travel policy adherence and compliance. So that was the first thing we announced. Secondarily, we announced an integration to TripCase, which is an itinerary management platform that many of our customers have interest in using or are already using. We also made some announcements around innovations from our payments perspective, involving integration into expense management systems. And last but not least, I mentioned sort of the evolution of some of our innovations. We made an announcement about some enhancements to a product that we call American Express AX Connect, which is our duty of care platform.
Tell us about the Trip Connect platform and about what that does, and TripCase, sorry.
TripCase, yeah.
Tell us a bit about how that works, and I guess that's really kind of going on from a consumer kind of style of product, isn't it?
Yeah. So if you think about this notion of creating a frictionless, modern-day travel experience, there's a necessity to ensure that travelers have access to near real-time information when they're out on the road, so they can be as efficient as they want to be. So TripCase is an itinerary management product, and we've integrated with it. So American Express business travel customers will have access to itinerary information near real time as we're going to integrate with TripCase. The users of TripCase that are American Express customers will have access to that information. And we're also providing some information and access to some benefits on the card side of our business as well through TripCase. So from our perspective, it's about, as I said, being highly efficient and creating utility. We're able to provide travelers with notifications and information in ways that, frankly, to your point, sort of again bridge that divide between what they experience from a consumer perspective and what they want from a business travel perspective.
Yeah.